So there was a lot of talk from me before about just doing a warm-up mission. I would still like to do one more, I think. It doesn't really matter to me what it is. I would absolutely love to be doing these, but they don't like me enough. You're in a desert, an escort mission. Oh, good God, no. I can't do an escort mission right now. Do not have it in me. They're terrible. They're so painful sometimes.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Alright. Well, this will give us some time to redo our bits and pieces. We'll test out this other Orion, or I'm sorry, not the Orion, the Highlander. We should have plenty of room left on the dropship to do all these mechs. But it makes me feel better putting Absurdum in something that's not so light. Spongy, especially since he's getting really right up in people's faces. Now his mobility, that's not the right button. Mobility will be more hindered. That's okay. What are you doing? Of course I want you to repair him. Why didn't you just repair him before? Make sure all these guys are healed up. Okay, so this is the one we wanted to relook at. The Banshee I wouldn't mind resetting up as well, to be perfectly honest. He's just gonna have to be laser heavy, I think. But your weapons should be ready. Let's take a look here. I don't feel like these were the ones I wanted. I feel like I had a +5 later. Don't you lie to me, game. Nope, yep, that doesn't go there. Where? Go here. Psh, details. You don't tell me where I do and don't stick guns. It's America. So we had 2 of you before. We had... Take those off. Scroll down. +4 damage. Oh my God. I absolutely love it. Where I'm gonna stick the ammo so it doesn't blow up and instantly murder the pilot. I don't know. Hopefully 200 should be enough. I question giving him a 3rd one. But for now I think that's everything I want. I mean he's got every weapon slot equipped. You can't ask for too much more than that. Let's max the armor. Still doesn't cap out his weight in the slightest. God, freaking hell, I love it. He's gonna need a lot more heat reduction though. Because this isn't even including when I start jumping him around everywhere. Would I like to put a rocket TTS on him? Yeah. Yeah, you bet I would. That heat looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to remove some of the armor. How we got this strange 0.63 left over is interesting to me. I'm okay with that. Let's take a look here. Even if it's just +1. Ballistic energy, well, we don't have that. All we have is +3. Boop. And we could do with the lasers. I suppose we do have 4 lasers, right? But at that point, would I rather just have another heatsink? Yeah, honestly, I think I would. View distance is interesting. He can only have 1 head mod. I understand why. They're you know, pretty awesome. But I just want them all. I want them all. Pimp out my mech. Or my wreck. Alright, let's stick you down there. Evens you out. It's gonna take us 8 days, but I think you're gonna be quite the monster. Firepower is off the charts. Yeah, sure.
On it. I'll let you
know when that's done.
Alright, that gives them something to do. We are more or less hemorrhaging money here. Alright, what we got here? I think this is new as well. While pacing through the mech bay on a sleepless night, you stumble across Medusa. He's fiddling with a stock autocannon. A jumbled pile of loose metal and wires litter the deck plating around him. As you approach, Medusa looks up, sheepish grin on his face. Oh, hello, Commander. I was just trying to tune up this beauty. Maybe get a little more performance out of her. Could you do me a favor and keep this from the Chief, though? He's already shooed me away once this week. So, unfortunately, he's not bookish. Can't tell him just yet. He is a technician. Make him spend a week in the mech bay. Sure. Interesting. I suppose that was in the storage for a reason, so we can afford to lose it. But really, with your skills, I don't see why you don't work it during the day with supervision. So you'll be working the mech bay this week. I'll talk to the Chief about it. Later in the week, he catches me. Says, I did it, Commander. That cannon is purring like a kitten now. Well, a kitten that wants to kill mechs. It's my kind of kitten. They're all my kind of... All kittens are my kind of kittens. I even managed to replicate the performance specs of the tactical autocannon. So I lose my AC5, it turns into an AC5++. With +2 accuracy and +10 stability damage. Wow, it's actually pretty awesome. It's unfortunate I don't use those, though. Well, he's happy. Feels like he's making a difference in the world. I can get behind that. Which says, out of action. That's okay. We don't need him quite yet.
I've got the financial report.
Them financial reports there. The work will be done tomorrow. Diesel will be back tomorrow.
That work order you submitted?
Be there in a couple days. Alright, let's talk real quickly about having another backup mech. This guy, no, I'm sorry, this guy is not ready for combat. I want him to be ready for combat, even as the last resort. Just in case someone gets injured or an arm gets blown off in one of the earlier missions of the finale coming up. I would like him to, I'd like to just have backup mechs. It tells you to. Seems fine to me. Why not? 18 heat. PVCs create so much heat. Let's talk. Got lasers. Got lasers out the butt. Let's use them. That might be a bit too much. Let's see. Jump jets. They are heavy. Wow. Okay, how much do you weigh? 5. Fine. Maybe it's a bit too much. Hold another 8 lasers. Maybe, yeah, we will. We will absolutely need that much. Part of me was like, maybe we won't need that many heat sinks. No, we're gonna need heat sinks. I don't know who I was trying to fool with that. +1 accuracy and sure, yeah. Or use a crap ton of lasers, so might as well, I guess. Maybe we can't even use that. Maybe we really just have to go all out. This is just such a funny build to me. I don't get it. I have 263 medium lasers. That is also something to me that doesn't make a lot of sense. What in God's name is going on here? One of our lasers we don't get to use, in our sports we don't get to use because it's in the head slot. Why wouldn't you do that? Of course it's in the head slot. So ridiculous. That's it for them. Let's talk about some machine guns. Because why not? Yes, I know we're overweight. Just relax. Heat efficiency is very upset. I can't get behind this mech. He just does not do it for me. I mean, I haven't even put ammo on for this thing yet, which obviously it will need. What do you hold? 200 apiece. 5 from shooting. At that time, that's 25. You were so overweight. Feels silly. To give up. Medium lasers for machine guns that won't get to fire all the time. You're still overweight. Your heat efficiency is still awful. I'd have to take so much armor off of you. Maybe you don't have any support weapons. Like, I don't understand where all your weight goes to. Don't get me wrong, 6 times, what, 25? It's not bad damage. Heat efficiency is still terrible. This is not great. I mean, it's something. It's a backup for a reason, right? We don't have to love it. We just need another option if something were to go awry, and that is an option. It's not going to even be my first backup option. Oh boy. Let's check this door and make sure they're not hiding anything good on us. I'm getting the suspicion the answer to that question is a strong no. Small laser plus plus. Stock. Plus 5 damage. Listening to you. I can pass on these things. Let's go. Let's go. We'll do this mission, and this will be the last one. I promise it will be the last one before we go to storyline ones. We can proceed. Forward galley. Okay, so this guy we're gonna give a break. Another nice backup if need be. We still have some space. We can drop all these guys. Having 2 Highlanders, 2 Grasshoppers, I feel pretty good about that. His armor. His armor is much better than it was in the Orion. Unsurprisingly, right? 570 to 1400 to 700 and 1700, basically. Good stuff. I think we're ready. Let's murder somebody. Most likely a bunch of cars. I feel like it's always freaking cars, right? Let's do it. We'll be fine. Facing matters. You heard it here first. Whoa, wait, what? You can change the MechWarriors' names now? That was not an option before. I'm pretty certain of that because I wanted to rename MechWarriors off of viewers. And I wasn't able to. Well, screw that, man. You want one of these guys named after you? Tell me. You got 3 spots. Because let's be honest, the other MechWarriors, they're not getting any action. There's only one. And unless somebody dies, they're not getting any action. I should probably hire somebody else, actually. Just in case somebody gets injured. That would really suck. Alright, after this mission, we're going to hire 1 or 2. All it takes is Medusa getting shot in the head by something stupid. Alright, we've arrived at the location. Find the Lance. Keep an eye out for the reinforcements.
Who fights over a place like this?
That's a great question. Finally, someone is bringing the real talk.
You betcha.
Where are we heading? There. Okay. Very simple. Ooh, this is the edge of the map. Very simple. Just kill everything you see mission. Those are the missions I can understand. They were made for me. Simple. See something, murder it. I can do that. These stipulations, like this guy must live, this guy probably should live. Don't forget to take this kind of crap. I don't got time for that nonsense. 60 and a 60. We will be bringing the... No, you kicked me out. See, this is... Well, I thought we were done with that. Now there's 2 people who are a turn behind and will forever be a turn behind. That's annoying. Fortress America. Nice. I wondered. Thank you, Fortress America. I know I can notice some differences already of the patch that came out. It's awesome to see that ability be in there. What do we got? A dragon.
Commander.
Yes. We're gonna have to bring you closer, just
I leap, I soar.
so you can be relevant. Most likely just gonna brace everybody, unless someone walks up and really wants to get shot at.
Good to go.
Kind of have to. I feel like I kind of have to. Just to keep everyone on the same turn in the same area. I don't want somebody poking out too far. Paying the price for it. You, of course, can't be targeted. I'll shoot you, though. It's not the ideal spot for this nonsense, but... Fortunately, we missed with the Gauss rifle. Thanks to that hill being in the way. Yeah. Interesting. Which one of you has not activated it? You? Interesting. Maybe able to knock him down with some of this stuff. This thing's gonna pack such a better punch than the Orion. Not Orion, I still felt like hurt a lot.
Engaging target.
Ooh. Oh, I love it. Look at that. He's gonna get murdered. Spoiler alert, we're gonna kill him. I hope that was worth it to you emotionally.
Orders.
Jump in here. No, you're so close to just fully bringing your wrath upon him. It's fine. So it's gonna be what it is. Picked up somebody new there. It sounded like we did. 40 ton. Oh boy. Let's watch out, everybody. Do I want to chunk this guy? Or do I just want to kill him? It's just my room.
Affirmative.
I mean, getting the extra part probably means building another mech. For what? To sell it? I have $10 million. We're not going to go through it. Screw it. Let's just be done with them. Hopefully reinforcements come, otherwise this is going to be a very much pushover fight so far. What you can do about it? Okay. Good for you.
Good to go.
Waiting for orders.
Let's go ahead and get you in there. You know what? Screw that. I want everyone to attack at once. I don't want to get some stability damage on them and have it, like, walk it off. Somebody else is moving around out there. Must be reinforcements. That or the game's just hanging, but I don't think that's what it is. One of those days you just feel like you can't quite wake up. It's because I was up late playing XCOM. And then I slept in. So it's my own fault. I know what happened.
Ready for orders.
Let's see. Let's test out. Oh god, you're so close to the murder. Should murder so badly. I feel like this could be too far away. It is not, but you're not from behind anymore. You're not behind, which means you're not behind. Crap. There we go. You are behind there. Fair enough. Starting to overheat just a tad bit. I feel like we can do massive damage to this guy's back. Most likely for a legitimate reason.
Giving him everything I've got.
Yes, give it all to him from the real.
Mech destroyed.
So much for your full health dragon.
This heat. It's frying my internals.
You'll be fine. Just relax, friend. You'll be
I
fine.
hear ya. Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's see from where can you get a good sight on him. Perfect. I really am happy that I decided to make Rainbirds in the back. For one, it didn't make some sense for Absurdum to be back there just based on his skills. Two, Absurdum's immortal, so if anyone should be in the front line, it should probably be him. Three, this mech almost never moves, and I was wasting a lot of morale, basically. Making him guard, or using, I should say, vigilance. Why? That's dumb. It's not moving, put someone in there with bulwark. I feel like I wish I had more people with bulwark.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Alright, shoot that guy. Nice! Right off the bat, shoot his arm off. Take that, stupid evasion. Nobody likes you. Alright, let's hit him up a little bit more. No need to jump around. Not yet.
Engaging target.
Ooh. Look at that. A new HUD up here.
Destroyed.
I like how that looks. Looks very nice. So clearly there's more people around, right? Someone's taking a turn right now. Also, it's not over. Ooh. It's very pretty.
What do you need?
Just chill. Let's get everyone close.
Cooling.
What can I do for you? Got it.
Cool off a bit. Stomped those guys. Yeah, thank you. I'm hoping to see a lot of this in the final missions. Just
Got hostile contact.
absolutely walking up to people and annihilating them. These grasshoppers and this new Highlander make me very happy. Alright, so we know where they are at least. 60 tonner. Still not super impressed. Probably another dragon if I had to guess. Let's get up there and you know what? Let them come to us as much as they can. We'll get up here if we can. Hide behind this cliff. Try to break line of sight. I don't think we're gonna get that option anymore. Good news is though, since he sees us, damn, I was hoping he wouldn't guard. That's alright. We'll do the same. Take this time. Get a little bit closer.
Aye, aye.
Keep cooling down a bit. No reason to push an attack right now when he's got 50% damage reduction.
Waiting for orders.
As far as I see it.
Coordinates received.
We'll just use the time to close
I
the
hear
gap
ya.
a bit. You have line of sight issues from there, huh? About there. Not so much, but I feel like your aim's really gone to crap. And I didn't do anything to you to change that. It's fine. Just sit there. We're all guarded. They're not going to do much to us. Imagine... Okay. I was just going to say, Imagine Reinforcements does not consist of one mech. Hopefully this time they will all be in the play area. We won't have to go find one of them off screen
Light
and
damage, Commander.
shoot them. Alright, let's reserve again. Are you running away? No, you're not. You're supposed to be coming closer to me. I imagine there's at least one more. Oh, this is blocked, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. Fair amount of evasion, too.
Waiting for orders.
Really don't want to jet you up there, though.
Roger.
He doesn't pack much punch. I don't want to jet everyone up there. Despite doing exactly what I am doing.
Engaging jump
It's
jet.
because I'm concerned about the heat buildup. But to be perfectly honest, your heat buildup is fine until you shoot some lasers. Accuracy for the most part here is still pretty good too. Well, he took note of that. Mostly because we shot him in the head, I think.
What can I do for you?
What are you working with here? That is still somehow blocking your shot. I just find that ridiculous. I find the fact that this is somehow blocking your shot on him absurd. But whatever. Let's see.
This should be good.
Not expecting to connect that Gauss rifle. Yeah. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. He's so close to getting knocked over.
Good to go.
Fortunately, we won't be able to knock him over. Do wish there was
Time to die.
a better selection of weapons, which is why mods sound very nice. Do wish we could get maybe a smaller type of
There's
PPC.
more where that came from.
Or, honestly, I don't find the ballistic weapons in this game really that great at all, except for maybe the AC-20. I just feel like a lot of like the AC-5s and 10s, they weigh way too much for how much damage they do. And on top of that, you have to consider the recoil blending, which is also just another turn off to me. But if we could have lasers that do more options than lasers that do stability damage, I guess. Like I said, a smaller PPC, I would be very into that. I like lasers a lot. I don't like that they don't do any stability damage.
Receiving you. Heading out.
All right, let's kill this guy. I think now's his time. Who we got? 65 done. Okay. I could not see how he's gonna make it through this.
All weapons.
He blew up before he even started with the machine guns.
One less target.
And there's 3 of them. Cool. So they're all in the play area. Good. It's unfortunate that's like my new baseline for what will be a good mission. All the enemies are actually doing something? Phenomenal.
Come on, send me a real MechWarrior.
Damn straight. Let's murder him. God, I love it. Love the excitement when it comes to killing things. You have a better shot there. Oof, fine.
Engaging jump jets.
I was hoping to get higher up, but with the black shots, there's nowhere a point with the black shots. Alright, hit him hard. He's in trees. It's unfortunate. But I still don't see him being around with us very long.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Most of our heat issues are really only because we're on this planet.
Uh-huh.
It's unfortunate, but I can live with that. For the most part, we're just kind of romple stomping these guys anyways.
Special delivery.
Well, except for that attack, sure. Sure.
Waiting on
If you
you,
were to argue
Commander.
that maybe much didn't happen there,
Take this.
fine. Now that's an arm riptide. Right off. No falling over.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Yeah. Well, that was head injury, of course. Of course. I did see a mod that someone made so head injuries are less likely. And well, I feel that's, and obviously it goes both ways, but well, I feel that's kind of cheaty. But honestly, there's way too much. It's why I feel like I have to go cockpit mod on everybody. Simply because there's just way too many head injuries otherwise. Which obviously is kind of a bit much. get you in trees, because I'm not going to guard you. We are going to kill this man, with any luck.
I copy.
Nope. Another hidden tree.
Targets.
Like I said, it does go both ways, but I would like to use other, you know, cockpit mods. I at least feel like it's an option, right?
Is that all you've got?
Evasion for the win. Look at this pilot master here, huh? Right into cover. You dirty dog. Alright.
Engaging jump jets.
I'm getting pretty warm over here. So something tells me they're not going to be happy with us firing everything. Let's turn off some lasers. Maybe turn off all the lasers. With any luck, we shouldn't really need them all anyways.
Engaging target.
I just have to try to remember to turn them back on. Lethal damage.
Enemy mech
Well.
destroyed.
Typically, I feel like being in a mech that's blowing up is lethal
I hear
damage.
ya.
Call me old-fashioned. When you're sitting in something that explodes, I do think it normally kills you. If we end up finishing this campaign, and I still have like 5 hours of streaming left, which is probably what's going to happen. I did start an XCOM Enemy Within campaign last night that I was just kind of playing for funsies, really more than anything. Maybe we'll hop onto that. It's still early in the campaign, but it gives us something fun to do.
Getting pretty hot in here, Commander. What can I do for you?
Every time she says that, I just hear that Nelly just flares up in the background.
Here we go.
Very nice. Expose that structure. Hello, friend. Whoa. Really brought it that time. Fortunately, he missed most of those shots, but... Yes, come out of the trees. Yes, come closer. Oh, friend. Very silly. Fortunately, we're all like
Commander.
red hot. Completely unable to do anything. I would very much like to try to get Absurdum behind him so he can murder somebody, but
Standing by.
can't do that without jump jets, so I don't think it's not going to feasibly happen. Alright. We have snuck up behind him. Let him have it.
Here it comes.
Imagine that that's going to be the end of at least a lot of his pieces.
Yeah, critical hit. You could fry an egg in here.
Fortunately, because we're this damn planet, we can't do a whole lot.
On my way.
Now, punching him might actually give us a lot of utility here. Fortunately, I already moved him, so that's not going to happen. But it could have been a decent thought. Tell me we need to turn off another one. Okay. I would imagine this is going to cause a lot of pain.
Hostile removed.
Indeed he was. Excellent work.
Mission success.
Alright, I'm feeling pretty warmed up. Let's go in there and do the restoration things and stuff. I don't really know what's going on in the game. We're killing people. No. I know what's happening. We're going to help Lady Urano. We're going to make that final push on to the crown world or throne world or whatever they're called. See, I know. There was a pop quiz on right now, the lore and the storyline and who it is we're trying to help. I would pass. Flying colors. There's no mechs here that really speak to my soul. If I take mech parts, it's only gonna really be to, I mean, this guy really brought the paint. Maybe I'll take him. It'd only really be to sell him, I think. Plus 20 stability damage. Ooh, doggy. I do love me some stability damage. But like I've said before, well, there's not really any good pieces here. Like I've said before, though, these AC5s, they just don't really do it for me. You're gonna tell me you weigh 8 tons and do 45 damage, right? That's what? A little over 5 damage a ton? 5 damage a ton? Plus you have to hold wait for ammo. Plus you have recoil penalty. I just 5 damage a ton when a medium laser will get you what, 25 for a ton? I don't know. I know they bring more to the table than just that, but the stability damage, which lasers don't do, sure. Just, I don't know. I don't feel it all in all. Alright, let's finish that guy, I suppose. We can sell him, I guess. What else we get? Other random pieces and parts. Ah, well. Helping her dress by putting her crown on? Sure, yeah. I think she asked us something about that, right? I feel like I would have remembered if she was like, come help me get dressed. By putting this crown on my head. What? Oh. Yeah. Exactly, we're killing things. All I know is she points at a planet, we fly there, we come in, she talks a lot, and I just shoot stuff. Kill people. That's all you need to know. Just put a little icon above them, and I don't care what their problem is. We're mercenaries, just shoot them. What more do you need? Alright, I meant it before when I said let's buy another pilot. Just in case something happens to like 2 people in a mission. Totally possible. She does talk a lot. So it was, the restoration. Kill these things or something bad's gonna happen. Hurry up. It's a lot of nonsense sometimes. What's this now? Oh, Kickstarter. Fair enough. There's not really great pilots here. Before we had ones that were like 65 grand. Sensor lock.
Standing by.
No, thank you. Your name's Beauty. I find that ironic. Because you're ugly. I don't love
New
them.
MechWarriors available.
Hope they last. I got an achievement. Higher 5 heck. Oh, okay. Sure. Do you have any points I can put into people? Put into you, I should say.
Waiting for orders.
No. You would with enough time, but that's okay. That's okay. You said you're really just kind of a worst case scenario. Let's take this new one we just picked up that I do not want. Pack them up. We'll sell them if we need to, otherwise you can just sit back there for all I care. Alright, I think everyone's looking pretty good. It's Banshee, bleh. Contracts it is.